Hey, welcome to The Explainer. So, if you're an Instagram creator, you already know the grind of trying to land brand deals. But what if I told you there's a way to cut through all the noise? The back and forth DMs, the emails, the agency fees. Today, we're diving into a feature built right into Instagram that lets brands pay you directly. We're talking about making sure every single rupee you earn actually makes it to you.
Okay, let's paint a quick picture here, and I bet this feels super familiar. A brand totally loves your content, and they agree to pay you 1,000 rupees for a video. Awesome, right? You do the work, you post it, but then you check your bank account and you only see 600 rupees. So, what happened to the rest?
So where did that missing 40% vanish to? Well, it almost certainly went to a middleman. For the longest time, agents or managers were the gatekeepers connecting you to brands, but they take a pretty hefty slice of the pie for their services, shrinking your paycheck before you even get a chance to see it.
But here's the good news. There is a much better way. So in this explainer, we're going to tackle that whole middleman problem head on. We'll walk through Instagram's direct solution. I'll show you exactly how to get it activated on your own account, how to navigate the marketplace where all the brands hang out, and maybe most importantly, how to figure out what you should actually be charging for your work.
All right, let's kick things off by really digging into the old system. You got to understand where your money was disappearing to really appreciate how much of a game changer this whole new approach is.
So the bottom line is pretty straightforward. Your creativity and all that hard work just weren't being fully rewarded. You had a third party stepping in and taking a cut just for making an introduction. And honestly, this system has left so many creators feeling underpaid and seriously undervalued for way too long.
But things are changing. Instagram has stepped up and built a solution from the ground up that's designed to put the power and, the full payment right back where it belongs, in your hands.
And it's called the Branded Content Tool. Seriously, think of it like a direct bridge between you and the brands. It cuts out the go-between entirely, and that means you get complete, total transparency on payments. You see exactly what the brand is paying, and guess what? All of it is yours.
Okay, enough with the theory, right? Let's get practical. It's time to actually turn this thing on for your own account. So, here are the exact steps you need to take to unlock this feature and start seeing those direct brand deals pop up.
It's a really simple four-step process. First things first, and this is super important, your account has to be a professional account. This won't work on a personal one. From there, you just hop into your professional dashboard, look for the branded content section, and then check on your eligibility.
Now, once you get in there, you'll see a little checklist that looks like this. If you've got those green check marks next to monetization, branded content, and the creator marketplace, you are good to go. And honestly, here's the best part, and the source material really drives this home. You don't need a huge following for this. It can be available for creators with as few as 100 followers. How cool is that?
Okay, this is where it gets really exciting. Once you're eligible, you get access to the creator marketplace. This is basically your new home base for finding real paying projects and turning your content into actual cash.
And you know what's great? You don't even have to spend hours searching for deals. The algorithm does all the heavy lifting for you, suggesting projects from brands that are already a great match for your style and your audience.
And check this out. This is a perfect example of the kinds of opportunities you'll find. I mean, look at the range here. You've got Rusi Ayurveda offering 3,000 rupees for 3 reels. But then look over at TV Officer, they're offering 10,000 rupees for just 1 reel. It really shows you the variety you're going to see in both the work and the pay.
Let's take a closer look at that Maz collection project. The total budget is 2,500 rupees, but you'll notice it's split. So in this case, 2,000 rupees goes straight into your pocket for creating the content. The brand then uses that other 500 rupees to boost your post as an ad, which is actually amazing for you because it means your work gets seen by a way bigger audience.
The whole thing is just incredibly simple. You scroll through the projects, and if you see one you like, you literally just tap a button that says, "I'm interested." Boom, your profile gets sent right over to the brand. If they think you're a good fit, they'll message you directly inside Instagram, in a special promotion inbox, to work out the details. No more jumping back and forth between your email and DMs. It's all in one place.
So, you've unlocked the tool, you've found the marketplace, but now comes probably the biggest question of all: what is your content actually worth?
The source material points out a massive mistake that creators make all the time. They just drastically undervalue their own work. Why? Usually it's because they just don't know what the going rates are. You might say yes to a 500 rupee deal for a video that a brand would have happily paid 2, maybe even 3,000 for.
So, it's really time to stop guessing and start having a real strategy. Your price shouldn't just be some random number you pull out of the air. It needs to be a calculated figure, based on real data,
like your follower count, your engagement rate, and the unique value you bring to your specific niche.
This tool, it isn't just about getting transparent payments. It's about getting respect. It's about shifting the power dynamic back to you, the creator, and finally making sure you get paid what you truly deserve. So the question really isn't if you can get paid anymore. It's, are you charging what you're actually worth?